Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be doing a video game haul. This is going to cover most of the stuff that I got from 2024, like most of the months. So this is going to cover January all the way to September. For the first half of the year, I had a couple of games, and then the last couple months I've just gotten a bunch of stuff. So I'll have game haul for most of this year, and then I'll probably have a second one covering October, November, and December later on. So let's start with games that I've shown in a video before, and that is these couple of Digimon games. So I did a separate Digimon haul where I just sort of plopped those there because I had a bunch of Digimon stuff. Digimon World Data Squad. Data Squad's my favorite season. I wasn't really playing PS2 games at the time that this came out. I was more focused on DS stuff, so I just sort of missed it. But it's not that expensive on eBay, and I finally picked up a copy, and I'm excited to play it. Digimon All-Star Rumble, I'm not excited to play. I hear it's very bad, and I basically only got it because it's cheap. Back when it came out, I made the decision to skip it, right? Because this was the first Digimon game that had come to the West in a long time, and there were petitions to get Digimon games. They were asking for Redigitize or Cyber Sleuth, and they released this, and I skipped it because I didn't care for it. Right? They pumped this out in a week, so picked it up because it's cheap. I kind of wanted to have it now, and then finally Digimon World Championship. I own that game, a loose copy of it, and I just wanted to get a case. So this wasn't even technically a game. I just bought the box and the instruction manual and stuff. But again, super cheap. Digimon games, for the most part, are pretty affordable, especially PS2 and some of the DS ones. Dawn and Dusk are not affordable. But yeah, those are the Digimon games I picked up. And now let's get on to the stuff that I haven't shown before. Alright. Let's start with these, because I've got a funny story about them. First, Spectrobes. Let's see if I can get some without the glare. I picked this up. I have the second one. Again, another loose copy. But I'd never played the first one. So I decided I'd buy the first one off eBay. So I bought it. I got it. I opened it up. And inside, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a copy of the second game. So I went to buy the first game, and instead got the case for the first game and a copy of the second. And so I decided, all right, well, I gotta buy it again, because that was my bad. It even said in the description or whatever that it was the first game, this box, and the second game. So that was stupid. And then I found somebody selling 1 and 2, and so I figured, all right, I'll just pick them both up. They were $25 for the set. So yeah, I have 3 copies of this game now. I have my original copy, which is in a box somewhere. I have the copy that came with this, and now that one. So a lot of Spectrobes I've got. But also something that's interesting that I don't think anybody's going to care about. I got 2 boxes of this. Apparently, the company that made it at some point, Jupiter, they changed their logo, which is interesting. So I assume that this copy here was printed at a later date, which is interesting to see. So I got those, and then I also was kind of looking at Vita stuff, specifically Persona 4, Dancing All Night. I like Persona 4 a lot. I have never touched any of the spin-offs, and again, found this on eBay, cheap. It was $20. Vita stuff in particular is actually pretty cheap. I was looking through Vita stuff a lot, and it's not that bad. So I picked up a copy of this. I played a little bit of it. I wasn't expecting it to have a story mode that's so visual novel-y. There's a lot of dialogue in that, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Next, I got a couple of Switch games. This one I bought at the very beginning of the year. Super Mario RPG. I never played this, the original version, I obviously played this version, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I always liked the Mario RPGs that I played. The second Paper Mario, which I know got a remake, but I haven't got that yet. And then one of the Mario and Luigi games. I had Bowser's Inside Story on DS. And so I've always liked Mario RPG stuff. And so I picked this up, had a good time with it. And then I got One Piece Odyssey. If you've watched the channel for any significant amount of time, you know I like One Piece. I've done One Piece videos before. One Piece games, I've only ever played one. No, that's not true. I played two. I played Ultimate World Red, Unlimited World Red, the one that was on PS3, which I didn't care for, but I put in the work and got the Platinum Trophy on it. And then I also had one on 3DS. What was it? One Piece Romance Dawn, which was another like One Piece RPG, which that game was fun, but I don't think I got very far. I got to where Skypiea should be, and then they completely skipped Skypiea, and that's one of my favorite arcs, so I was kind of bummed about that, and then put it down and never went back. One Piece Odyssey, another One Piece RPG. It does the same thing that Unlimited World Red does, where it's just like, alright, we're going to do our greatest hits and make you go reenact moments from the series, which I'm not a huge fan of. I wish it had just been like a wholly original story with like original villains and stuff. But I put like 20 hours into this. I've had fun with it. I haven't beaten it, but it's enjoyable enough. And I got two more here. This one is a weird one. Harry Potter on Game Boy Color. This is like a little Harry Potter RPG. I saw a video of it at like a few years ago. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like RPGs. I like Harry Potter well enough. And then again, just on eBay, this was at auction for like $10. I was the only bid and got it. So I picked that up. Haven't played it yet, but it's pretty cool. And now, last game here on my list, Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. You can't see that at all. There we go. I've talked about VTubers a bit on this channel. First VTubers I got into were Go Go Nippon. And yeah, I watched them, enjoyed them. I eventually bought the game on Steam, even though it was one that had been on my radar for a long time. And the only reason I even knew about them as VTubers is because I knew about the game first, but I had never played it. So I bought it on Steam. I still haven't played it. But then I was kind of interested in, like, I knew there was a physical version of this that Manga Gamer had released. So I decided to just look it up on eBay, and I got this for like $40. Yeah, and it's sort of like the only easily available merch for these now graduated VTubers that I enjoyed. So I kind of picked it up for that reason. I'll probably never play this version of it. I'll just play the Steam version. But yeah, that's gonna do it. A lot of games. I've got another stack already. Like, it's November now, so I've got a good stack for another video. So at the end of the year, more game stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.